here's another League of Legends game coming your way, this time from the jungle, and ideally as Kindred, but we'll see. So Zoe gets locked in. I think Morg can handle it. And we have Darius top. Well, it's on their side, but generally when I play Kindred I try to gank the Darius first because he's immobile, and if you mark him at the beginning of the game he'll have his guard down usually.
Never one
without the other.
So, for Kindred, I'm a little divided on what you put here, whether, like, the movement speed's helpful because she has base 325, which is pretty crappy, or you could go for the ability damage one. I guess, like, ability damage would help if you're going to try to sit there and slug it out, maybe, because Wolf will maul the hell out of them. And then basically, as they get lower and lower, Wolf will deal more and more, and heal you more and more, and so on. For this particular group, though, I think I need the movement speed. Like, Miss Fortune also has base 325 because of the movement steroid in her strut, so if I can just get that first shot in, that should disable her strut, and then I can run her down. The exception being if she has Ghostblade, of course. One thing we have to see is which Kayn that is. If it's the Shadow Assassin, my ult is a really good answer to him. If it's the Darken, then he heals really rapidly, and my ult can save his life. Mainly an Executioner is this game, and overall it looks like it's Zoe support. I forgot what I was running in my sub-tree. I know you want Alacrity. I don't remember if I have Triumph or Coup de Grace for the last one. But anyway, Dark Harvest is because the way Kindred's been changed is she has a lot of late game power. So as long as you play to that and actually, like, focus your... how to put it? Basically scheme around it, I guess would be the best way to describe it. You can hit a very nasty late game power spike and it gets really, really rough. But overall, there are a lot of good gank targets on this map. So we'll have to see how this plays out. Xayah is running lethal tempo. I don't really know how that fares for her. We'll see. Overall, I'd prefer something along this rather than this. I can understand that for Zoe, that for Thresh, this for these two, because if she lands her Q, obviously this is going to land. This is going to help him run stuff down, and then... I don't know, maybe there is something to that with Eloy. I think it's her W that... Let's see, Q is when you swing the tentacle. W, I think, is when you jump to them, and E is the whole soul thing. So, like, I'm wondering for the Klepto thing, does she just have to hit W and then automatically attack, and that will automatically proc it, like the Gangplank Q and the Ezreal Q? Oh well, we'll find out over the course of the game, I guess. So I'm going to take Hunter's Machete because I'm starting on the blue side. I'm going to be going Warrior Enchantment, and I almost forgot to mark him. So the funny thing about the emotes is if you mark someone immediately in the beginning of the game, they may not actually hear the mark go off. So anyway, Kindred, you start.
and everywhere Lamb went.
Wolf was sure to follow.
We don't have Morg at the moment, so this is a recipe for disaster.
30 seconds until minions stand. The only true
May want to go back, guys.
is to never live.
So she moved, it looks like. No, she didn't.
Minions have
Spell Thief, Morg, mid.
bits of them stick in my claws.
Life is ours.
To end.
Just go ahead and hit it, man.
Take to your heart,
Oh my god, I'm lagging. So you can't really do the whole attack move thing when your ping's kind of like that. Luckily, it was only for a second. You don't smite your first buff.
Though many try.
So your Q does give you attack speed. It's just, at this stage of the game, it's a fairly inconsequential amount.
All things great and small.
Die. We take our mark.
Only to place it elsewhere.
So in case you're wondering why I stuck around for this full clear, I like to sit around the bottom half until the 230 mark comes when the scuttle crabs spawn. That way I can see, do I need to go to the bottom one, do I need to rush to the top one, or so on.
Those who dread us grant
So that
us
gives me my
immense
first
power.
mark. Is Kayn here. Now your wolf buddy will... Yep, there's first blood. Holy crap.
None.
Yeah, my ping just keeps skyrocketing. If it goes up by a factor of 5, my hands are a little tied in what all I can and can't do.
What sound do they make?
Feathers falling on fresh snow.
So I want to attack this on the off chance I could actually claim it like this.
Tomorrow is a hope. Never
I'm going for
promised.
Ziggs. He's low on mana.
Shall we, dear wolf?
Race you there.
Depart in peace. Our path is lifted.
Who's next?
An enemy has been slain.
All things linger. There are so many ways to die.
So Ziggs must have ported back, and I'm way too banged up to go for him. She shouldn't stick around because she can die.
Hurry, Lamb. Faster.
So anyway, we have 3 marks right out from the gate. You need 4 to increase your attack range, but I now have a 15% attack speed boost on my Q.
Peacefully they go.
Get away from him!
Has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Holy. So that's pretty much what I was getting at when I said Morg should go back. She's not really doing anyone favors by sticking around, and yeah. So anyway, that was a kill for Ziggs. We did get one in return, and she did get the assist. What's especially odd is she could have... No, she couldn't. That one... That should be coming online just now, I think.
I smell prey.
The weft and weave of fate guides.
Won't spoil the chase.
Those who run from death still go in life.
I don't know what... Oh, Morg's pretty badly banged up.
Gently into oblivion.
Can't wait for them to flee. And everywhere lamb went.
Wolf was sure to follow.
Okay, I got one off Kayn. I still need the Zoe and Darius ones, I think. Yeah.
All will know us in time.
Fun chase.
I'm gonna go back. Nope.
Fear makes the chase more fun.
An ally has been slain.
Chase to your heart's content.
An ally has been slain.
So I don't know why they're fighting the river when she flashed out. They should have pieced out.
A fine life reaches its conclusion.
Yeah, that's
They
fine.
laugh
I was thinking, do I want to get
and
Zerkers?
dance.
And flee.
Thing is, I do want the crit component because if this bot lane gank doesn't go well, I can at least turn and try to go for Dragon.
We are not dreams. We are the waking.
All who run are mine. ends.
More lie ahead, dear wolf.
So 570 is the magic number.
No match for us.
You are.
They race from us.
Only to find us sooner.
Kinda need Thrush to go bot.
If it draws breath,
It meets us.
Destroyed a turret.
Just last hit under tower, for fuck's sake.
No match for me.
none are, dear wolf.
So now I just need the Darius stack. Pretty sure he knows I'm coming.
This next one will be easy.
And with the only true death is to never.
I'm a little too banged up, so I don't want to stay. But you can see I killed him before the whole thing could process.
Bits of them sticking like claws.
Some of this is going to go to waste. I think I'm going to recall afterwards. Timed out. So let's see, I'm at 75 attack range. If you want to read the E, this is going to become more significant in a second when I actually get my crit item. This game I want Phantom Dancer because I need to run people down.
He know
If you don't know how this
Yet they are
works,
never prepared.
yeah, we'll just go. You have the Spectral Waltz where when you get within a certain distance of the enemy, my auto attack range is actually outside of this distance. I get movement speed and can pass through units.
Those who dread us.
none can hide. How long will we be together?
Forevermore. Tomorrow is a hope,
Shut
never
down.
a promise.
So I'm using my Q here for the attack speed buff.
how they see me.
We kind of need to peace out, man. They're coming in, they're not happy. Next dragon's wind. That is great news for me because I can run in and ambush people.
And it's not easy like it looks.
So I'm going to go for an Infinity Edge next.
There's so
I'm going to
many
not even make a
things
stab for their
to
blue. With 7 stacks, I now have 100 bonus attack range. I now shoot as far as Ashe does. I'm not quite at Caitlyn range just yet, but I'm the longest attack range on the field already. So I'm trying to figure out if I can squeeze an Essence Reaver into my build. If Darius doesn't go tanky, I can, and then just turn into a crit machine. Not giving this to Morg because I'm making much better use out of it. Not smiting this because it's not needed.
Hurry then. Faster.
An enemy has been slain.
all things, great and small.
Die.
I'm almost at the 150 mark where the Dark Harvest will last longer.
Take to your heart's content.
I'm gonna clear this.
One chase.
And everywhere Lamb went,
Wolf was sure to follow.
Baron's marked. Oh, Herald. I don't think I can do this in time, though.
beauty fades. That is why it is beautiful.
Not going that way. Well, I have enhanced recall, so let's put it to use. Gonna mark MF.
Strong legs.
Need a Vamp Scepter. Can turn this into Death Stance or a
Though many try.
Blade of the Rune King. Like, the Blade would be helpful for Darius since he has a lot of HP from the Cleaver. Ooh, Thresh, buddy.
Those who run from death.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Can't wait for them to
hoping I could kill her, but not quite.
All will know us in time.
So this lasts for 3 minutes now? Or 5 minutes, I think.
The chase ends.
More lie ahead, mortal.
I don't think we can actually get anything else. I'm gonna loop around and try to pressure mid.
We are not dreams. We are the waking.
Run or fly. No match for us.
Peacefully they go.
Hungry we follow.
So 9 stacks. I need 1 more, I think, in order to get more attack range. Still not Caitlyn level, but the next best.
Wolf chases, but does not bring any bells to return.
They've tried to eat.
Has been slain.
I smell their fear.
This one is yours.
Okay, double supers are spawning, triple inhib. Holy minions, no! My perfect game! Yeah, she has a Luden's Echo. She's just going full AP. Overall, their entire base is open. I'm sitting on a fortune in gold. Let's swap out that. Now the question is, Essence Reaver or... I can always turn this into a Guardian Angel otherwise, so... yeah.
The weft and weave wherever fate guides.
Won't spoil the chase.
We have one of each of the dragons this game.
The only true death is to never live.
No sense in wasting smite.
Stick in my claws.
And for some reason I didn't get a mark off that. I guess maybe I had to last hit it then? Get over here and give me a penta! We all know we could have done it too. So let's give this to... I like giving it to the support more often than not. We'll give it to Thresh. So that completes the first part of Naughty. Oh, I kind of forgot this was ranked. S+. Almost flawless, except for Zoe. Most damage dealt in the game. Ziggs did their most. Like, he had a death wish. If you noticed how he was playing up all game, well, not all game, I mean, I repeatedly killed him. So, yeah. Otherwise, for the final item, I would recommend generally going for some sort of armor pen, but they weren't stacking armor. I was going Guardian Angel here because I had the Lament as well as the... this doesn't have a name, but the Bloodthirster Shield. Those were my defensive items. So, yeah, like Essence Reaver would have been really fun because then the Wolf E actually does a lot more damage. It scales off crit. And overall, the only... Zoe's the only one that's positive. This was a plain old stomp, and you can see that reflected in this, everything. 18 kills, I have more than half. I have more gold than anyone in the game. I have as much as 2 of them combined. In terms of CS, most in the game. I actually did pass Ela Oi at the end. And yeah, very, very brutal Kindred game. So, we just need to outfit all those guys with the black rings, and they're ready to fit my ranks. Till then, I am the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.